everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna show you guys how I do the whole resizing thing. Basically I just wrote that boop because I'm recording my voice on my phone, so I wanted to know when I should, do this. But anyways, oh, it's just weird. But anyway, I have this awesome looking avatar that I'm about to edit for cauliflower. You guys will see later. I think I'm going to keep recording it. I'm going to keep recording this process. I'm going to upload this later, but I'm going to make this video separate. Okay? So basically, you have your full DP size. Some of them come like different shapes and forms, but this is this base avatar. And obviously, it's too big to edit by itself. It's really large. Like if you zoom in, you can get all up in them details. Like the pixels aren't until you get to really close. So you want to kind of make it smaller so you can edit it properly, So what I'm going to do is go to image. Oops. What I'm going to do is go to image and you click that, and then you scroll, you move your mouse down to where it says canvas size, or you can do Control-Alt-C, and then you click that, and then it automatically comes in inches, and you don't want to just change the numbers because it's in inches. You have to change the parameters so it will be right for you, because the avatars aren't 160 by 220 inches, it's 160 by 220 pixels. So you change it to pixels, and then you go, this is how many pixels it is. So it's 2048 by 2048. So you just go in there and change it by yourself. You just go 160 to 20. And I just clicked the tab button to go down to the next one without having to use my mouse. Anyway, so you click OK with that, and then you go, it's all small. It's the right size, but the avatar is not, the avatar is not where you want it to be. It's not resized as well. It just changes the canvas size, but the avatar is still really big. So this is where you want to get technical. Kind of, I don't know. But here you go to Window, and this is what I do. You don't have to do this, but this is what I do. This is where I get my extra window so I can see how it looks in the real size, even though I'm really zoomed in on the actual picture while I'm editing it. So I go to Window, Arrange, and then I go all the way to the bottom. It says New Window for Unnamed .png. This is the name of this picture. It'll say that for whatever. It says Control W, but that's not how it normally is. That's just what I set it to, so it's easy for me. So when I want to change the size, I can just use my shortcut and do it. You can easily change your shortcuts by going to Workspace and Keyboard Shortcuts and Menus. I'll show it to you after I do this. So basically, I just go to Arrange, and you click this, and there you go. If you have a whole new window, the same window as the first one, but it's just in the regular size. So I just drag it down and move it here, and then you can put it anywhere. You can put it right here if you want. But I like to put it here because it's out of the way. So I just put it there, nice and snug in the corner, and then I go back to the main layer because this is the main layer that I'm working with, right? Wow, I'm talking a lot. I just woke up. So okay, so now I'm going to click Control-T, which is the transform tool, and then what I do to get it really proportionate, because if you just move it down, you see how it kind of squishes it together and stretches it out. If you bring it up there, you see how it looks. It's all stretched out. It doesn't look right. And if you bring it all the way narrow, it's like all squished together. So it's just not what you want to do. You want to make sure that you have it right, in the right proportion, so it's not all weird looking like this. So I'm gonna exit that out, and I'm gonna do it again. Control-T. There we go. And then I'm gonna go to the corner, any of the corner ones really, but I just go to this one automatically. And before I try dragging, I hold down the Shift key, because this is what maintains the proportion of the drawing, of the picture. It maintains the proportion so you can scale it down without distorting it. So I hold the Shift key down, and then I just drag. You can go left, right, down like that, but it'll always maintain the proportions. So that's really helpful. So I'm gonna bring it down to where I think it should be. It doesn't really matter where I just bring it to be really small, and then I bring it back into the picture, right? And this looks pretty nice. and I just want to bring it up a little bit. 'Cause maybe I want the chest to be shown a little bit more. Maybe I want it to look a little bigger. So I just keep changing it and always holding down the shift key when I do, so I don't distort the image at all. And I'm just using my arrow keys just to make it look a little bit in the picture like I want it to, and that looks fine to me, I think. So I'm gonna click enter, or you can click, or there's a check mark on the top of the page where you can also click like that as well. But I just click enter, and that's basically it. And now what I do now is, because even though you have now cropped it down to where you want it to be, there's still extra things everywhere. You see all of his skin and everything, and the rest of his body is still here. I don't really like that, so because I feel like I can actually move it. I can accidentally move it while I'm editing it, and I would not even know, because the rest of the body is still there, and it might end up looking different in the end than how you thought it would in the beginning. So that's just something that has happened to me a couple of times in the past. I just don't want that to happen at all. So what I do is I click Control A, which selects the entire canvas, everything in the canvas, and then I click Control X, which is cut, and then Control V, which is paste. So that basically just crops out whatever's in the canvas, and it's now in a new layer. So if I close this layer, I look at the past layer, you see the rest of the body is still here. Oops, my phone fell, sorry. The rest of the body is still here, it's just missing whatever was in the canvas originally. So I just trash that layer, I don't need that layer anymore. And then I have this layer, and this is what we're working with. I can zoom in and everything, and this is where it is. You saw pixelated, which shows that it's down to that 160 by 220 size that we want. And then I just duplicate it, because again, I'm afraid of messing up and not being able to start all over. So I just have the base layer. I've never really had to start all over, but it's just there just to be safe. You know, you like to do things for precautions in case you ever need it. So I have this new layer on the bottom, and then make another layer on top of it so I don't accidentally merge them together. And then I mean, you don't really have to make it go invisible, but I just leave it whatever. And then this layer in between, I just fill it with a random color, like a color that I think will go good with the end result. So, wow. Doesn't matter. I like to make them a little bit gray, a little bit mauve, like a dark gray mauve color, and just fill it in like that, and that's just it. And I don't always do this, but because I always forget, but what it's a good thing to do is to lock this layer, because you don't really need this layer to do anything. This is the layer for the background when the picture is done, and it's also a layer that is like a barrier between the two other screens that you don't want them to merge by accident, because you can accidentally merge layers by you could do it by accident. It's really easy. Especially because the short key for merging is Control E, and you can accidentally click that and it'll merge them together by accident. You don't want that to happen. So I just lock this layer, so you can't do anything to this layer at all. You can't draw. You see there's a stop button, a stop thing. You can't do anything to this layer at all. It's completely locked. And that's basically how I do this. This is the base. This is basically the base of my avatars, and then I just start drawing from here. So now I'm just going to save it as cauliflower. Oops. PSD. Make sure you save it as a PSD. And I always do the WM, which stands for watermark, because, you know, I don't show them, whoever I'm doing this for, I never show them the finished product without the watermark that I always put at the end of my pictures, because I want to make sure that it's protected in case they never pay for it, because people sometimes just say, oh, I don't want it anymore. And if you give them the finished product with no watermark, you're basically screwed, because they can basically use it for whatever they want, because there's nothing stopping them. But if it has a watermark on it, you know that you're protected, at least until after they pay for it. Then other people will just steal it from whoever paid for it. And it's just a really weird world of stealing. I don't understand. I get emails and things and messages on my private messages saying, hey, someone stole your DP, and they just cropped out the name, and it's just really weird. But anyway, so this is it. Now I'm going to show you guys how you can change the short key. So if you ever wanted to do this in a faster way, instead of having to go all the way here and then do all of that, you can just change it to, you can just click Control W and you have a new window. So what you do is you go to Window, you go to workspace, and then you go down to keyboard shortcuts and menus. You click that. And then here you have there's two tabs. This one says keyboard shortcuts and the other one says menus. You want to go to keyboard shortcuts. And then it says application menus. You can do panels and tools. This is where you change the things for tools. Like B would go to brush, and S would go to smudge or something, or M would be the marquee tool. But I'm going to go to application menus, and I'm going to go down to window, and I'm going to go to arrange, which is right there, and then I go all the way down. It says new window, and that's where you change it. You just click the empty area. It's usually an empty area, but you go to this area, it's empty, and you just do control. You literally just have to type in the command. You do control W. You type it in there, and then you click enter. And that's basically it. It may tell you that there was originally another thing else placed for control W that you're overwriting. Just accept it, because I'm pretty sure it wasn't anything important. I mean, if you want to see if it's important to you, you can see go to conflict or whatever. And if it's something that you don't want to change, then you just change it back. But for me, it really wasn't that important. I don't even know what it was, but obviously I didn't need it because I'm still fine now. So that's basically it, and then you click OK, and that's basically all you need to do. And you have your shortcut, and you just click Control W again. So you have a whole another window. Now I have two windows, you know? So that's how I do it. I hope you guys enjoyed this little short tutorial, however short this was. So if you guys would like, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more random short videos of me speed painting. I'm gonna finish recording this drawing, and it's gonna be speed paint. I'm gonna post that later, maybe in like a week. I'm trying to be a little bit more active because I have gotten a lot of new subscribers recently, and I'm really thankful. Thank you guys for subscribing. Like, this is crazy. 2,000 is like a big number. Like, I think 2,000 is a really big number. Some people think it's small, but honestly, put it in this perspective. If you had 2,000 people in one room, how big would that room have to be, right? It'd be a pretty big room. So I think there's a lot of people. Thank you all for subscribing. And if you have any questions for anything you want me to record, I know people want me to do an eyelash tutorial. I can do that easily. I might do that for the next female DP I have. I don't have anything right now, but if you want me to have a DP right now, you can always order a DP. My prices and everything are down below in the description box, along with whether or not I accept credits. It'll all be down there for you to know. And I'll see you guys in the next video.